Is up, everybody? It's your boy TP3 Bets, and I'm back here live once again, man, for another stream with none other than What Up, Bro, on this fine Monday morning. Bro, how are we doing today, man? I know you just got done golfing. You're rocking the Masters hat. I'm sure you're still hyped up from Rory's big victory. How are we doing today?
Fuck Rory. I'm so pissed he won, dude.
You're not a Rory guy?
No. I try not to use the word hate a lot, but like I hate him. I just cannot stand him.
Why's that?
There's a lot of reasons. One, he like goes out of his way. He went out of his way to hate on YouTube golf, which is like growing the game, and in turn is resulting in him signing massive deals, massive fucking collaborations for like a fucking 5-minute YouTube video. He got paid like $400,000 or some crazy shit like that, like by TaylorMade. Like he just hates on YouTube golf. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of the way that he carries himself. He acts like he's the shit when he's winning, but when he's losing, he's always blaming someone other than himself. And he was like really mean about the people going to live and dogged all the people going to live golf. And it's just like, dude, fuck off. I just don't like him. And honestly, like anyone that watched that, and I hope I don't offend anybody, but anyone that watched that saw Rory pissed on his fucking leg in the final round. He didn't deserve to win that. I mean, fucking 2 double bogeys in the final round. Got lucky as fuck that the ball didn't go in the water on the hole that Bryson hit it in the water. Somehow magically the grass caught his ball. And then he misses the putt to win in regulation. And then he just got lucky that the hill brought his shot back and didn't bring Justin Rose's back. Otherwise, he would have lost to Justin Rose in the playoff. So it's very frustrating. Honestly, I did not want to see him win. Other than that, though, great day. Also, I played terrible today. I don't know what the fuck. This is the first time I shot in the 90s for I don't know how long. I shot 90, which is bad. Very bad. I normally shoot low 80s, sometimes in the 70s. That said, we're ready to attack the week. We're ready to crush it, starting here right now at 5:18 p.m. Eastern time. T, how was your weekend? Also, you said, how are you doing this fine Monday morning? Which lets me know that you're as tired as I
am. Yeah, man, I'm definitely tired, but it was a good week, man. It was a good weekend. You know, I was at that wedding, so I was out of town, but dude, I finally got my lick back on Vegas. It took me a while, but, you know, we got on a heater. We swept the board, went 5-0 on Thursday. Then Friday, we had another winning day. I think we went 4-2. Saturday, 3-1. And then Sunday, 4-3. Of course, it wouldn't be a day of me betting without getting bad beat and losing a close game. But you know what? I don't even give a fuck because we were winning bets again. It's all that matters. We're currently on a 7 free play win streak, going for 8 today. So wow. Couldn't be better, honestly, bro. Did you watch any of the NBA action yesterday?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch any NBA.
Okay.
Well, that's a lie. I watched like the first quarter and a half of the Cavs game, and they were winning by a lot. And then that all happened. How about you? Did you watch any of the games?
Of course. I just skipped the early games and watched baseball. I was watching the Braves game since I had the over. And then I watched the late games, and of course I was dialed into the Clippers Warriors as we had the Clippers plus 3.5. And I watched James Harden and Kawhi Leonard put together a signature performance. Each guy had a 30 piece, and Harden had I think he had 30, 12, and like 7 or something like that. It was a signature James Harden performance, and they got the huge win. And now they're going to play the Nuggets in the first round. So it was awesome.
That's sick. I'm glad you got to watch, and your boy played well.
Hey, appreciate that, man. Yeah, no, I was pretty hyped up to see Harden play well. So I don't understand why my video I just recorded on my YouTube is only going up as a live and not as a actual video. But you know what? Sometimes that's just the way it goes. Anyway, guys, we're going to be recording long-form videos by me on YouTube all week long, and hopefully for the coming weeks, I'm trying to do one every single day to keep on pushing so we'll see if that keeps going. Hopefully I can stay consistent with that. But with all that being said, bro, let's get into these MLB games today, man. We got a nice little slate here. Got about 7 or 8 games today live in the MLB. Bro, you want to give the people a free play to get the stream started?
Yeah, absolutely. excited to see that long form content. I'm going to be tuning in there. So I'm going to I'm going to say in the same game, I think, for both of the plays that I'll give out today. I really like this Cardinals Astros game. So a lot of people are on the Astros, and I understand. Framber Valdez is like really, really good. He's a great pitcher and all. But the Cardinals hit lefties really well. They hit them 5th best in the MLB. And they also hit Valdez well. They have a 312 batting average against Valdez. So it's actually pretty impressive. Cardinals also play really well at home. And the Astros are hitting 233 on the road, which is 20th in the MLB. I think the Cardinals get it done. This morning, I got it at plus 100. I don't know what it is now. I'm sure. I honestly don't know. I have no idea what the line is. I'd imagine that it's probably better now. It's probably like plus 120 or some shit like that. But I still like the Cardinals on the money line today.
Yeah, the Cardinals, I think, are keep taking money as favorites, and I like a lot of what you put down there, bro. Let's put it that way.
Nice. What do you got? T? What do you got on the board for us today?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here to some NBA as well, and I'm gonna have to go, man. Or it's not with NBA. I'm gonna go with some MLB as well here, and we're gonna go to the Tampa Bay Rays here versus the Boston Red Sox. I got NBA playoffs in the mind. You got Shane Baz going up against Tanner Houck here in today's matchup. And first of all, you look at these teams. Tampa Bay's offense is dialed in right now. Top 5 in batting average, top 5 in home runs. They're absolutely crushing the baseball. And then on top of those factors, man, you look at the pitching matchup here. Baz is a high K pitcher. And you know what the Red Sox do is strike out. The Red Sox have struck out 87 times, 14 more times than the second closest team in the last 8 games. All they do is strike out, strike out, strike out. If Baz gets in trouble here, he's going to use this fastball and he's going to get strikeouts in this game. Tanner Houck continues to struggle as well this season. He has not really pitched that great and hasn't been able to find his true form. He doesn't really strike a lot of people out. Tampa Bay striking out the 19th most in the last 8 games as well. I love the spot for Tampa Bay. I think they should be able to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly looked at that game. I had never heard of Shane Baz, and then I looked him up. I'm like, holy fuck, dude. This guy is like slanging the rock, man. He can really throw the ball. So
yeah, he was hurt a lot of last year, and then he came on strong down the stretch of the season. Shane Baz got some good stuff, man.
Yeah. And sharp money is on the Rays, so really like that. Really like that play. It's a good play here. I know we have probably like one more play each in the MLB, but you know, as the NBA season came to a wrap, do you have any, final comments, final takes on the season, things that you're surprised with, biggest surprises, etc.?
Not too much I was surprised with, honestly. I thought it was a pretty solid NBA season, though. We definitely had our ups and our downs. We went crazy on player props, then they over adjusted the player props on us and completely took all our money, and then we rode overs, and then they adjusted to that. So I think you just got to learn. I think the biggest thing, guys, from a gambling perspective here, is in a long season, you got to keep adjusting your strategy and realize that the books can catch on to what you're doing, and when they do catch on, then you got to be ready to shift. You just got to keep on shifting to where the value lies. And we started on props, then we were betting totals, and then we were betting sides, totals, and props, and then we were just betting sides at the end of the season. I think the last 2 weeks all I bet was sides, and we did great. Honestly, we crushed it. So I think one takeaway from the NBA season is down the stretch of the season, look for the teams who really need to go hard to either get out of the play-in or determine playoff seeding to ball out, and look for the teams who don't give a fuck about the season to get blown out and get smacked. I think that's what we need to look for in the NBA moving forward.
Genius. I got to say 2 things I'm kind of surprised with. I'm surprised the Suns played as bad as they did this year and didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like missing the playoffs with Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, and fucking what's his face? Devin Booker. That's just like it's almost like incomprehensible for me. And then also, even though I know they're going to get their shit kicked in the playoffs, I'm very surprised by the Cavaliers. I did not think they were going to be this good. I was fucking pissed when they decided they were going to run back the same team I was like, you got to be kidding me. We're running back the same shithole team. But hey, they really fucking played much better this year. And who knows? Who knows? If they catch the Celtics like on an off series, like anything's possible. Quoting a Celtic.
Yeah. No, anything's definitely possible, man. They got a good team. So we'll see what happens. Jaylen Brown did have to get a cortisone shot in his knee, so it's not like he's 100% coming to the playoffs here. But, guys, we got a lot coming for y'all, man, in the playoffs and whatnot. So y'all need to be tuned in and tapped in for sure.
Big time.
Bro, were you planning on dropping the people another player prop here? Or another play?
Yeah, another play. I think I'm about done with player props in the MLB. It's fun, but like it is just it's so unpredictable. It's just unpredictable, and a lot of times you're not just betting on the player to do what they're supposed to do. You're betting on like circumstance. You got people getting fucking intentionally walked. You got all sorts of bullshit. Like it's just fucked. Anyways, I'm actually gonna go back to, well, you know what? No. I'm gonna go. This is kind of a juicy play, but I do really like this play. I'm gonna take the Padres money line. I was gonna give you a team total in the same game that we already talked about, but it doesn't seem like, I feel like I'm ripping you off. So we're gonna go Padres money line, and the reason for this is a couple of things. One, the Cubs just came off like a big upset against the Dodgers. I think they were plus 240 or some shit like that. I know the Dodgers were 268 or 258 on the fucking money line.
Yeah.
I mean, a crazy upset. Nobody had them winning. And also, Dylan Cease got lit up in his last start. And if you look at last year, he very rarely, I think there was only one occasion that he got lit up and gave up 5 runs, and then the next start gave up more than 5 runs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got really hit hard by the Athletics. So I think a bounce back is in store for Cease. Also, there's a lot of data and trends that back up that projection. The current Cubs roster is only hitting 151 and 53 at bats against Cease. Also, the Padres have the 4th best offense at home, and Jamison Taillon it has a 6.97 ERA away this year. So, I mean, a lot. I mean, I know it's minus 155, so it's kind of like juicy as fuck. But like at the same time, I really like the play, and I think it's worth paying up on the money line as opposed to -1 for a couple of reasons. One, there's always the possibility Dylan Cease could get hit hard for like the last inning of his outing, and 2, the Cubs have a really good offense. Like they have good players like Kyle Tucker. They have that guy that plays second base. I think Nico Horner is his fucking name or some shit like that. They got an outfielder who's really good. They have a couple outfielders that are really good outside of Kyle Tucker. Like they have players, bro. And that Suzaki guy or whatever. But at the end of the day, they could fucking put up runs. And I could see this being a fucking 7-6 game for the Padres. I think runs will be aplenty. I think 7-6, or 5-6 or something like 6-5, is something that you could definitely see. A lot of runs, bad on ball, contact. But I'm gonna take the Padres on the money line.
Love that look. I have a play in that game.
Really?
Oh yeah, I have a play in that game on the total. I'm not going to give it away, but I do like the Padres here. Jamison Taillon is an auto fade for sure.
Yeah.
Here's some guys who I think might hit a home run today. Mookie Betts. He's been walked twice by Sensatella, so he has 20 official at bats. He has 9 hits in those at bats and 2 home runs. Paul Goldschmidt, 7 out of 11 against Seth Lugo, 2 home runs and 2 walks. Kike Hernandez, 5 hits and 9 plate appearances versus Sensatella, 2 home runs. Tristan Cassis, 5 plate appearances versus Boz, 2 hits, both are home runs. So Cassis plus 555 to hit a home run is interesting. He's only hit 1 all season. Maybe it's his 2nd of the season here today.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. It's interesting. I like Mookie Betts too. I like the play. I got to be honest with you, though. He has cooked me every time I bet on him. Every fucking time. And it's just like, bro. I bet on him. He cooks me. I bet on him again. He cooks me. So I'm like, all right, fuck, you're cooking me. I don't bet on him. Home run. triple, 3 RBIs. It's like, fuck you, Mookie. He's so good, though, dude. He's so good. So I really like that play. I'll be honest with you. I only have one potential home run hitter. I will give it away just because I love you guys. On the same team. So maybe one of us is right, and we can come back on here tomorrow and brag. But I got Tommy Edman. Listen, he has just as many home runs as more home runs than Shohei, and he's plus 850. 5 of his 6 home runs have come at home.
Mm-hmm.
He hits righties well, better than he hits lefties. He has better slug against righties. He's never officially batted against what the fuck is his name? That Anthony Sensatella or whatever for the Rockies. So I don't think he has an official plate appearance, but I really like Tommy, and it's plus 850. So there's like tons of value, and it's just like it's either one of two things. It's plus 850 because it's not gonna fucking hit, or it's plus 850 because the books are trying to scare you off of it because it is gonna hit. So I took it with a no sweat bet.
Hey, we love that. Bro. Hey, guys, Bro gave out Altuve that 188 home run. So in Bro home run pops, we trust. Bro, anything else you want to tell the people, man, before we get up out of here?
No. I'm thankful for you guys. I hope you had a good start to your week. Hopefully we cash some plays, and hopefully you guys are freaking excited for the NBA playoffs. I know I am. I know there are player props I'm already thinking in my brain. These games are days away, and I'm already like, oh, I love this. I love this. And I know T is the NBA savant. So if you guys are excited for the NBA playoffs and you like the MLB, you need to make sure that you're following us on all social media, that you're subscribed on YouTube, and turn on notifications. Subscribe to both of us so that way you get the notification when we go live every single day, because we're going to give playoff picks. We're going to give MLB picks all week. T, what you got for the people?
Hey, guys, let's get this fucking